question. Are you one of the 43% of Americans that is aspiring to eat healthier this incoming year? Hi, my name is Jazyln Flores and my partner is Jose Arellano, and today we will be presenting Nutritional Analysis, where we will give you the basics of how to eat healthy.
So some things you should expect to see throughout this presentation include the timeline that we had throughout this presentation or throughout the semester, sorry. Things such as body mass index, soluble fibers and insoluble fibers, calories, and the methodology, which are the goals that we have planned for next semester. So this is our timeline. So week 1 consisted of looking for articles that were based off of nutrient and body mass index. Week 2 consisted of looking for articles on macronutrients and micronutrients. Week 3 consisted of looking for articles on soluble and insoluble fibers, as well as calories. Week 4 consisted of adding all our article summaries that we collected and putting them into a paper and creating our rough draft. Week 5 consisted of finishing our rough draft into our final draft and submitting it to the writing center here at LC. Week 6 is when we wrapped up everything and we turned it into this PowerPoint. So nutrition. What is nutrition? So nutrition is the study of nutrients in foods and how the body uses them. It gives the body energy and allows us to stay healthy. How to improve your diet. So improving the diet can be key in making sure that a person's health can either be improved or better developed. Healthy eating is about getting the correct amount of nutrients, proteins, fats, carbs, vitamins, minerals that you need to maintain good health. Benefits of eating healthy foods. So some benefits of eating healthy is for the better of yourself. It does things such as lower the risk of developing diabetes. It lowers blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and it helps you to lose weight, which overall makes you feel better and look better.
Body mass index, which can be shortened into BMI. So what is body mass index? Body mass index is getting a person's weight and dividing it by their height. This percentage, which is the result, will show you if a person is underweight, normal weight, overweight, or obese. If the person is obese, they are at higher risk for high blood pressure or diabetes or any other health problem. And the way we calculate body mass index would be by dividing the weight in kilograms divided by the height in meters squared, or since we are in the US and we use pounds and inches, we would divide the weight in pounds divided by the height in inches squared times 703.
So macronutrients. What are macronutrients? Macronutrients are essential in life and include things such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So which foods provide macronutrients? So as you can see in the picture to the right, macronutrients consist of foods such as milk, cheese, meats, eggs, avocados, different things like that. Or basically the normal meals that you consume daily are good examples of macronutrients. So what is a healthy intake? So the healthy intakes ranges for macronutrients around 60% of the intake from carbs, 30% of the intake from fats, and 10% of the intake from proteins. This is because most of your energy that you consume comes from carbs.
Micronutrients. What are micronutrients? Micronutrients are divided into two groups, which are vitamins and minerals. And some foods that provide macronutrients would be anything that contains your vitamins from vitamin A to vitamin K. An example of a food that provides vitamin A would be some carrots, or a food in the vitamin B group would be spinach, and in the vitamin C group would be tomatoes. And there are many other foods that you can eat that will give you those amount of vitamins. So a healthy intake of micronutrients would be to eat, take your daily vitamins and try to eat as many foods that provide those amount of micronutrients that you need.
So soluble and insoluble fibers. So there are two types of fibers that should be included into your diet, which are the soluble and insoluble fibers. So soluble fibers. Soluble fibers are fibers that dissolve in water to form a gel-like material. So benefits, what are some benefits from soluble fibers? So some things that it does is lower blood cholesterol, and it also helps to lower glucose levels. So foods that you can obtain soluble fibers from are things such as oats, fruits, beans, etc., different things like that. And insoluble fibers, on the other hand, compared to soluble fibers, do not dissolve in water. So some benefits of insoluble fibers is that insoluble fibers promote movement throughout your digestive system, and it aids in people that suffer from constipation. So foods that you can obtain insoluble fibers from is things such as whole wheat, flour, nuts, and vegetables.
Next would be calories. Calories are a source of energy, and there are healthy calories and fatty calories. So fatty calories would come from fast food, any food that is cooked with oils or any sugary foods or high salty foods. Those are considered to be the fatty calories or bad calories. And healthy calories come from such as home cooked meals, different fruits, vegetables, and meals that you know are having the right amount of calories. So how to count calories? Calories are on the back of every food product, and from there you can calculate how many calories you are intaking every day. And next is what is the healthy intake of calories. So for women, it is 1600 to 2400. And for men, it is 2000 to 3000 calories per day. And on the picture to the right, you can see the highlighted part shows you the amount of calories that will be in that serving, but you also have to keep in mind the serving per container and the serving size. So depending on the serving size will be how many calories you get. Our methodology for the spring of 2021 will be to record our 3-day analysis of what we eat every day for those 3 days. So from breakfast to lunch to dinner, our snacks in between, any drinks we drink that day, we will go ahead and write them down on a piece of paper, and then we will input them into a computer system that Laredo College has provided. And with that information, since we as partners have already done this, we did it with Dr. De La Torre in the spring of 2020. We will compare our results from spring of 2020 to our results of the spring of 2021. And to conclude our presentation, we have gone over nutrition, BMI, macronutrients, micronutrients, soluble and insoluble fibers, and calories. And these are all different steps that you can follow in order to have a healthy diet and to make yourself feel better. These are our references that came from both Jose's and my paper. And on the next page, you will see as well the references.
So lastly is the acknowledgements. And we would like to thank Dr. Ramon C. de la Torre, who is our faculty mentor, Sabrina Rios, our research student mentor, Dr. Nora Garza, VP for Resource Development and Title V Project Director, Ms. Agüero Riojas, LEAPS Project Director, Ms. Gabriela Solis Cavazos, who is the Undergraduate Research Coordinator. And this is funded by the Hispanic Serving Institute, Title III STEM Articulation and Project Title Type 3 Leaps. Thank you.